So, Leafy got banned from YouTube, and a lot of people are celebrating about it, but I want to go into detail on, well, really why the fuck you shouldn't be celebrating about it, because it's a fucking terrible thing. And for the sake of this video, we're not going to say anything about, like, opinions on Leafy. We're not going to say, oh, shit, well, you know, his videos were fucking great or whatever, they were fucking awful. We're not going to go into that, right? I'm just going to try to list, you know, some reasons why I think it's fucking terrible that he got removed. I want to go into a little bit of detail and explain the situation that, you know, fucking occurred, because it's some crazy shit, dude. Like, he made 10 videos milking Pokimane for views, which, I mean, I personally don't think is that big of a deal. But within like the next 3 or 4 days after finishing the series, he got permanently banned off YouTube without an explanation. That really is the first reason I think it's a fucking terrible thing that he got removed, just because of the way YouTube did it. It's really fucking shady and sly, and it went really over the creators' heads and even the fucking people who watch on their platform. So, and second off is a whole bunch of creators left the fucking platform as well and went to Storyfire, which, if you don't know, is basically YouTube 2.0, I guess, including Leafy. Leafy also went there, and a whole bunch of other content creators went there and are focusing a lot of their fucking materials on just building a new channel on Storyfire, and I can't really blame them, but there's a lot of incels with fucking verified Twitter accounts that would like to argue and say Leafy's ban was great and the people leaving the community deserve to leave. Now, one of those was Asmongold and the other was Valkyrie or whatever the fuck her name is, but I'll put those both on screen here for you guys. Yeah, Valkyrie's mad, I guess, because Pokimane's one of her friends and Leafy made 10 videos on her, milking the drama for as much money as possible, so that's why she's pissed. I honestly have no clue why Asmongold's pissed, though. I couldn't figure that out for the life of me, so for whatever reason that he fucking hates Leafy, you know, so be it, but a lot of people are blaming him for helping to take down his channel. I mean, other YouTubers such as Critical have come out and basically said that it's not possible for other YouTubers to tell YouTube what to do. So I think most of that shit's really at rest. But who the fuck knows, man? I mean, honestly, this whole fucking drama's stupid anyways.
You know, I would love people saying, "Oh, Leafy come back." I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today. Like, the content that he was making would never fly on YouTube today, and you have to adapt and overcome the fact that, like, you can't even curse, bro. Like I don't know.
Around the time Leafy came back from his break, there was this meme circling around where basically H3 saying that Leafy won't be able to survive in the current landscape because the content he's making isn't suitable for advertisers or YouTube anymore, and well, he ended up being right, but some people believe that he's behind this as well. Part of the long-running joke is the fact that he has connections to Susan, whatever the fuck her face is, and she's the CEO of YouTube, and that he wiped Leafy off the website himself. Now, obviously, him and Leafy having a long time beef, he put out the fucking meme phrase on Twitter to basically rub it in Leafy's face that, well, you know, he didn't survive on the internet landscape today. Many YouTubers and content creators did come out to pledge their support to Leafy to help him fight this war of injustice against YouTube. They include, but are not limited to, Nicholas DeRio, RGRFC, Keemstar, and even Belle Delphine weighed in on it. That's kind of funny because Leafy did kind of talk shit about Belle Delphine, and so the two actually surprisingly get along quite well, and she even said that she doesn't support censorship. Granted, that seems to be a concept that most of the YouTubers defending Leafy believe in, free speech, and they don't want anything censored, and Leafy's kind of the biggest example of what YouTube would like to censor, so I feel like it's kind of a fucking targeted, like, tactical nuke to bring down the commentary side of YouTube completely. But honestly, who the fuck knows? Maybe it was H3. I don't know. I don't really give a shit either. My personal opinion is, unfortunately, Leafy will probably not get his channel back, and unfortunately, YouTube's probably going to hit more channels down. Now, I generally think I'm small enough to fly under the radar, so I'm not really too afraid of this whole YouTube purge thing, but I can imagine YouTube cracking down on some other creators, such as the ones listed before, like RGRFC and a YouTuber like TBR, who would, you know, post commentary content, basically shit talking people. I mean, I never understood why YouTube even needed to ban content like that, given you have to be a certain age to sign up for the website. So if you're underage, you shouldn't even be watching these videos on YouTube anyways. You shouldn't be allowed to click on a video rated 18 plus if you're not 18, and legally anyone who does that is breaking the law or whatever the rules, so it shouldn't really affect the creator at all who makes the content. But again, that's just my personal opinion on the matter. It's kind of a fucking stupid scenario in general. I don't think he should have been banned, but what are you gonna do? So what's really disturbing about this whole situation is the fact that YouTube didn't even notify Leafy what he did wrong. The first thing they did, their first reaction wasn't to email or strike down the videos and say, hey, you need to take this off, it's harassment or bullying. They straight up deleted his whole channel. They got 3 strikes on him, took him down. Not only that, it took them a few days to even reply to the people asking what the fuck was going on. So it's almost like they wanted to keep it as low-key as possible. It's kind of scary because, to be real with you, what's stopping YouTube from using that on someone like Critical, who I guess you could say is content, harasses people, and same with that of like H3H3. Really, if you get super deep into it, you could find dirt on almost every single content creator that would get them removed from the website. Of course, I don't know if it'll actually go that far because Leafy is indeed a very, very special case, and I acknowledge that. However, I think it is a bad precedent to set for the rest of YouTube. Some argue that the precedent was set a while ago by H3H3 whenever he went after Keemstar sponsors, but I believe that that was more of a off YouTube issue, you know what I'm saying? This involves YouTube directly striking creators down, not attacking the sponsors through, other means. It's literally going straight through YouTube to take down people's content, and that's kind of fucked up, to be real with you. I personally find Leafy's content relatively entertaining, and I don't have any personal issues with any of the shit he says, however fucked up it may be. If you go back to 2016, 2015, Leafy posted a lot more fucking brutal shit against people, just some random people, Now he's targeting online influencers that have a big fan base and really should be able to take it, because he wasn't dishing out super bad shit. The worst thing he did was say someone wasn't pretty, which, to be honest with you, I don't see really being that big of an issue. Now, attacking someone's looks is really not that fucking hard, and it really isn't that brave either, but I don't think it's something worth getting, his channel removed for. There also happens to be a lot of people out there saying that they shouldn't have removed Leafy because it's his only source of income. Well, rest assured, it's not his only source of income. I've done some research, and he does dabble in trading in the financial markets. And he even posted a clip saying he made $4 million of a $60 mic or some shit like that on Twitter, so he really has money to go, and he's definitely making a lot of profit off the financial markets and trading and shit like that. Not to mention, Leafy has his own clothing brand called Always Lucky, which is actually a very bomb fucking brand. I love it. It's really nice, but he's probably made a good amount of income off that anyway, so I don't think he really necessarily is going to take any financial hits from YouTube taking him off the platform. However, I could be wrong. To be honest with you, he might be getting some of his money from there, but I highly doubt he's getting the majority of his money off YouTube right now, given the fact that there's not really much money to be made here right now. It is really weird to me how someone could be trending almost every single video they upload and YouTube still take them off due to some serious shit like this. It genuinely seems like a targeted attack to bring him down now, because if they really wanted Leafy, they could have gone back in time and brought his whole channel down pretty damn quick if they're following this harassment rule. Not to mention, YouTube is using the current rules that they update. Say they make the rules in 2018, they'll still enforce them on 2016 videos, which is kind of, really fucked up, because that's really not how it should work. People can't read the future and some shit like that, so that should just not be a thing. It should not be one of their policies. It should take effect from then on, if at all, really, because a lot of the policies are just stupid. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to get on here and voice my opinion on the whole Leafy scenario, because I guess you could consider me a Leafy fan. I do really enjoy his content, and I do think the ban was really fucking stupid. That being said, some people are mad, and those some people are really just going to ruin the whole website for anyone else who enjoys something they don't and they disagree with. So even Leafy saying he probably won't get his channel back, and everyone's saying he won't get his channel back. So if you're a Leafy hardcore fan, I'm sorry, you're probably going to have to follow him somewhere else, because YouTube doesn't seem like it's going to be allowing him back on the platform. There is a possibility he gets an account underneath a manager or some shit. Same thing Keemstar did, because Keemstar was banned off the website, but his official account, Drama Alert, is owned by his manager technically, so that is a loophole Leafy could use to get around it if he really felt like it. But honestly, if Leafy was doing it just for fun anyways, I could see him going over to Storyfire and just uploading his videos there, giving him a little bit of enjoyment and then making his money again from his clothing brands and trading and shit like that. So I think that's probably what we'll see him do if we do see him at all. He even said he's not very sure of what's going on right now, what he's going to do in the future. I would say most likely Leafy's probably going to leave like the YouTube video making scene for at least a little while, and he'll come back maybe in a month or two, probably uploading on Storyfire, or if his channel does get renewed, he'll be uploading there. It all really depends on, you know, how far YouTube wants to go with this, which I can imagine they'd want to push it pretty far to strike fear into the heart of all the commentary YouTubers out there, possibly harassing people. Again, harassment really isn't the word I would use for what Leafy was doing. I would say criticism with maybe a little bit of like, you know, maybe a little bit of air quotes bullying, but it's not that serious of a thing. Like, it's like me going into a fucking kindergarten class when I was a kid and saying, you have fucking ugly hair or some stupid shit like that. It's fucking dumb, dude. But either way, we live in a culture where adults act like kindergartners, and there's really no way around that because the world is catered to them. So sorry guys, we will probably not be getting Leafy back, but if we do, it would be a fucking great day, and I would love to watch the reaction of all the people who, you know, sent him off with a fucking bang. You know, they had a big heart on for him, so we'll see. Yeah, we just hit 100 subscribers not that long ago, so if y'all want to like and subscribe and shit, that would be fucking nice. But this video is kind of an oddity for me. I did want to get on here and just talk for a little bit because I do feel strongly about the whole Leafy situation, and I feel like it's only the right thing I can do, just to voice my opinion and put it out there. You know, maybe bring some things to attention that you didn't think about before, you just didn't really care about, and I'm sure I left some things out. I could talk about this for hours. But, well, I gotta end the video here because my computer is running out of space. I've made so many videos on it. On another note, dude, these videos are absolutely massive. They're like 101 gigabytes each because of the editing I do. It's fucking insane. Like, the post-rendered video is fucking brutal, man. But either way, I plan on getting this up to YouTube relatively soon, so I think honestly I'm gonna go upstairs, eat some food, maybe watch some TV. I'm thinking maybe I'll watch the new episode of Pauly D's show just because I find it wildly entertaining to watch people act fucking stupid. But yeah, see you guys.
Just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go.
I often sit and wish that I could just change my past. To think about you, Dad, there's so much shit that I could ask. Like, why am I still haunted by the day that you left? I wake up in the middle of the night with cold sweats. I can't believe this happened, can't believe you're gone. I should've known that when I woke that something went wrong. All the loud screams, me running down the stairs, and she was by your side and you were just laying there. I didn't know what to do, I tried to call the cops. I was trying so hard to fight back all my teardrops. And then the paramedics busted in through the door. Then the cops told me you were fine and even reassured. Sorry, Pops, I let you down, I should've been there quicker. I ain't forgot you looking down while I cry in your picture. Just know I didn't forget